Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and I'm reviewing a book I've reviewed before. I don't believe I've done a video of it before, but I've certainly read it and used it in the past. It's the new edition of Beswick and Wine. It's this book here. I'll just show it to you. The title is Beswick and Wine, Buying and Selling Private Companies and Businesses. It's now in its 8th edition by Susan Singleton. There's a useful CD right at the beginning. The book isn't very heavy, it's 480 pages odd. Index at the back there, as you can see. It's a nice blurb on the back. And you've got a structure which I quite like with the way in which the book is written. You've got paragraph numbering at the sides there, and you have a nice little index for each chapter right at the front, which does help matters immensely with the navigation of the book itself. In addition to that, you've got a whole range of other things, for instance a very useful little flow charts like that from time to time. Now we've given it a review title on the web of A Practitioner's Step-by-Step Guide to the Legal and Taxation Aspects of Buying and Selling Businesses or Shares in Private Companies. And as I say, it's got the CD-ROM to go with it. And it's that's a fairly comprehensive sort of title and coverage. But if you're buying or selling a business or shares in a private company, or if you're a practitioner with clients involved in these activities, then this book provides an excellent guide to the processes and procedures from due diligence to the completed share purchase or to the business transfer agreement. So you've got everything that you need in there. The guide is structured in a certain way, as I've indicated, to reflect these processes in practice, and aptly summarises the legal, commercial and taxation aspects and implications. And I think Bloomsbury have come up here with a very useful book. It used to be Tottle who were the publishers, but Bloomsbury have taken it over, and this book is actually not just for lawyers, but it is actually quite readable and very good, I think, for people in business. The guide is equally useful, as I say, for buyers and sellers, and now that the provisions of the 2006 Companies Act are in force, you do need the 8th edition to make sure you're completely up to date with what's going on. And also, as Susan Singleton's mentioned, most acquisitions in the UK are not of public companies but of private ones, and so it's the private sales market that's the focus of the book, and it's in a very important area within the economy, of course. It's logically structured, as I've tried to show, and to a large extent I think it covers a great deal of the questions that you would actually be asking yourself when it comes to what you're doing with your own business or your own business activities. It certainly contains a wealth of new material, including the Consumer Protection from Unfair Trading Regulations 2008, and it mentions the Finance Bill 2011, although of course things have moved forward as I'm recording this in 2012. Let me conclude by saying that it means that the new 8th edition of Beswick and Wine functions as your ideal advisor and research source in print, and Singleton, who's an acknowledged expert in the field, has placed her accumulated expertise in this specialist area of law at your disposal. It's a great book, and I'm delighted to review it, so thank you to Susan Singleton and to Bloomsbury for the new edition. Bye bye.